Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. The Dallas Cowboys just got a massive boost heading into their crucial matchup against the Atlanta Falcons. And let me tell you, this couldn't have come at a better time. Star left tackle Tyrone Smith is officially BSCK in practice. Folks, that's right. Dak Prescott's blindside protector is gearing up to return to action, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. For those who've been following the Cowboys this season, you know just how crucial Smith has been when he's on the field. The 8-time Pro Bowler has been dealing with a neck injury that had Cowboys Nation holding their breath. But today's news is exactly what the doctor ordered. When I tell you this changes everything for Sunday's game, I mean everything. Let's break down exactly why this is such a game changer. The Falcons' pass rush has been no joke this season, and they've been licking their chops thinking about getting to Dak. But with Smith back in the lineup, that's a whole different ballgame. We're talking about a guy who's allowed just 2 sacks in his last 12 starts. TWO. That's absolutely insane when you think about it. Now, let me hit you with some numbers that'll blow your mind. When Smith is on the field this season, Dak Prescott's passer rating jumps by nearly 15 points. The Cowboys' rushing attack? They're averaging a ridiculous 4.8 yards per carry when running behind Smith compared to just 3.9 without him. That's the difference between a good offense and an elite one, people. But here's what makes this story even more interesting. Sources close to the team tell me Smith has been working around the clock with the medical staff to get back for this game. He knows what's at stake. The Cowboys are in a dogfight for playoff positioning, and every game counts from here on out. Let's talk about what this means for the Falcons game specifically. Atlanta's defensive coordinator has been dialing up blitzes like crazy this season, running them on 38% of defensive snaps. But with Smith back, they might want to rethink that strategy. The last time a team tried to heavily blitz with Smith in the lineup, it didn't end well for them. Just ask the Giants about that 40-0 beatdown earlier this season. Speaking of the offense, CeeDee Lamb has got to be doing backflips right now. When Smith is in the game, Prescott has an average of 3.2 seconds to throw, compared to just 2.7 without him. That extra half second is HUGE for those deep routes Lamb loves to run. We've seen what happens when Dak has time to let those plays develop. It's usually 6 points on the board. But here's what really gets me excited about this news. The Cowboys' upcoming schedule is absolutely brutal. After Atlanta, they've got 3 straight division games. Getting Smith back now gives him time to get his football legs under him before that crucial stretch. That's some 4D chess by the Cowboys' medical staff, if you ask me. Now, let's talk game plan. With Smith back, offensive coordinator Mike McCarthy can open up the entire playbook. Those screen passes to Tony Pollard that haven't been hitting? Watch them start clicking. The deep shots to Brandon Cooks. Expect to see more of those. Smith's return doesn't just help in pass protection, he's an absolute mauler in the run game too. I've got some exclusive footage from today's practice. And let me tell you, Smith looked fluid out there. No signs of that neck injury bothering him. He was moving laterally with ease, anchoring against bull rushes, and showing that same explosive first step we've come to expect from him. The energy at practice was different today. You could feel it through the camera lens. But here's the thing that nobody's talking about. Smith's return isn't just about his physical presence. This is a leadership thing too. When you've got an 8-time Pro Bowler, a guy who's been protecting Dak's blindside for years, walking back into that huddle, that brings a confidence level that you just can't fake. Remember what happened the last time Smith came back from injury last season? The Cowboys went on a 3-game winning streak, averaging over 30 points per game. That's not a coincidence, folks. When you've got your cornerstone left tackle back, everything just works better. The timing of this couldn't be more crucial. The Falcons have been surging lately, and their front seven has been causing havoc. But having Smith back changes the entire dynamic of this matchup. Now, instead of worrying about protection, McCarthy can focus on attacking Atlanta's secondary, which has given up some big plays in recent weeks. This is a crucial off-season for Dak. He's got to really take a long, hard look at his game and figure out what he needs to improve on. Whether it's decision-making, ball security, or just being more consistent, he's got to make some serious strides if he wants to silence the critics and prove he can be a true franchise QB. And the pressure is only going to mount from here. The Cowboys are still a talented team with a ton of offensive firepower, but they're not going to go anywhere if Dak can't raise his level of play. He's the key to this entire operation, and he's got to step up. Another big implication is the potential impact on Dak's long-term future with the Cowboys. Now, I don't think there's any chance the team moves on from him anytime soon. He's still their guy, and they're invested in him. But if the struggles continue, you have to wonder if the Cowboys might start looking at other long-term options at the position. Here's my prediction. With Smith back in the lineup, we're looking at a completely different Cowboys offense on Sunday. I'm talking 300-plus passing yards, for Dak multiple touchdowns, and most importantly, a clean jersey at the end of the game. The Falcons are going to have to completely redesign their defensive game plan, and they've got less than 72 hours to do it. Before I wrap this up, let me hit you with one more stat that'll knock your socks off. In games where Smith plays at least 90% of the snaps this season, the Cowboys are averaging 29.5 points per game. In games without him, just 22.3. That 7-point difference is massive in today's NFL. All right, nation, that's all I've got for you today. But this is huge news that could shape the entire NFC playoff picture. Drop a comment below with your predictions for Sunday's game. I want to hear what you think this means for the Cowboys' chances. And don't forget to ring that bell so you don't miss any breaking NFL news. This is your boy signing off. Peace out.